Good morning, YouTube. How's everybody doing? Pretty good over here at the humble abode. We're going to do a little overview of the bug. I'm going to start working on it again, and I figure I'd catch people up real quick. This will be a short video, probably 5 minutes, 10 minutes maybe. Okay, anyways, this is a 69 Volkswagen Bug convertible. It was in pretty good shape when we got it. It needed one floor pan replaced in the back. So one little section that I found. And when I was going through, I can't leave good enough alone. We'll just put it that way. When I was going through fixing, the little issue, I started tearing more and more stuff apart. And it ended up just a can of worms. I ended up replacing everything on the pan. Both floor pans, the trunk. Here, let's walk around. The floor pans and stuff I can't show you because it's tarped up outside. We replaced the front apron. I bought another car and we replaced this. All of these are videos that I did. So I'll put a link up here to the playlist and we'll go from there. But it had a bunch of issues here and probably like a ½ inch of Bondo, so we cut it out and welded another one in. There was a bunch of holes here. This was a big dent. It's still a dent, but it's not as big as it was. One of the big things was that luggage tray. That luggage tray was rusted completely. So that's all new. That was not fun. There was a bunch of little holes here, little holes around the top. There was holes, the rear apron we replaced, so that's all new. This is all new. Basically it went from a simple change the floor pan to a complete restoration. There was a big hole here, so I patched that. There was holes under here that were patched. Underneath here. There was some issues here. I can't remember what. There was a hole here that needs ground down a little bit more. So the biggest issue now, let me get back over there. The biggest issue now is this frame rail. Only convertibles have this. This is welded to the heater channel. So you can see it's rusted all the way through, So they wanted, I think it was $480 each. And I need both of them. So we bought some 2-inch tubing. It's 16 gauge, I think. And we're going to make our own rails. So once we do that, all we have to do then is, let me set you back in the tripod. So all we have to do after we make those rails is put it all back together, do the body work. We'll put all the fenders and hood and trunk and stuff, put all that back together, do the body work, then we're going to take it back apart, and then we'll prime it and paint it while it's in pieces. But I want to make sure everything fits together once I weld everything together, because when you weld, stuff kind of flexes and stuff. So the fenders, I repaired them also. Let's see if we can get you up here. There was holes in the fenders, there was cracks in the corners. Those have been repaired. It's been sandblasted, as you can tell. So it was going to take a couple months, but it just kept coming apart and coming apart and coming apart. And I have 3 shelves full of new parts for it. So I've just been kind of a little bit burnt out on it, but we want to get it going for hopefully for spring. So that gives us a few months to put some work in. We'll still do tool restorations and stuff. We're just gonna kind of probably split up our time. You know, maybe instead of 2 to 3 tool restorations a week, we'll do, you know, depending on how much work we do on the bug, because it's more time consuming than a tool restoration is. We'll probably do, you know, 1 tool restoration a week or something like that. I am starting to run out of tools to restore, so I need to hit some flea markets or antique shows, stuff like that. I try and buy like the junk nobody wants. But it seems to work out pretty good. Anyways, I'll leave at the end of the video, which is probably right now. I'll leave wherever it'll be. It'll be a playlist for the bug, and you'll be able to see what it looked like before I started and all the stuff we did. The pan is already redone. Everything's brand new on it. It's got new disc brake conversion. The motor here, I'll take you to the motor real quick. The motor is right here. We did an engine break-in on it. It's one of the videos. It's all been rebuilt by my cousin. Everything's rebuilt and new. We built a test jig to start it up. It worked out great. So if you want to check out the older videos and catch up, these videos are probably going to be, you know, 1 a week, depending on how involved it is. So I'm going to try to get out 2 to 3 videos a week, but we'll see how it goes. Anyways, click subscribe, check out the playlist. Thanks for watching. You guys are awesome. All the new people, love having you here. Hit me up in the comments. I love reading comments and stuff. And I'll see you in a couple days. Have a good week.